All right, we are rapidly barreling through the month of November, and we have a sense of how the month is shaping up so far in terms of temperatures. Let's take a look at the average mean temperature so far for the month of November. Now, this is averaging out the highs and the lows, and other than that warm stretch we saw from November 7th to November 9th, this month is trending below normal. And of course, back on Tuesday, look at that with highs in the 40s. The average temperature was nearly 20 degrees below normal in Wilmington. You average it all out, a lot more blue once again than red on the map. That's been a theme around here the last couple of months, and we are running 1.8 degrees below normal so far for the month of November. Now, we may see these numbers start to rise here. The month, of course, far from over at this point, and we actually do have some milder weather to look forward to, and not a ton of cold weather either in the forecast as we head for the next 10 days. Let's take a look at the latest pattern. Again, this is the big trough that moved through here early in the week, bringing the Arctic air. That is rapidly in retreat. That's opened the door, of course, for milder air from the south to begin to move into the area. And for the most part, it looks like the deep troughs and a lot of the Canadian air is going to stay away from southeastern North Carolina at this point, at least in the short term. Maybe some very brief cool downs potentially. We'll see temperatures, for instance, falling back into the 60s as we head towards Monday and Tuesday. But this is not a shot of really cold air like we saw last week. And for the most part, it looks like that trough will be retreating here as we head into next week, and definitely some ridging going on in the eastern United States. And that's going to open the door for above normal temperatures for the most part as we head through the next 10 days. You can actually see the troughing mostly in the west. Those are the areas that will see below normal temperatures, but generally the southeast United States will experience above normal temperatures. 39 is our forecast low for tonight. So a little bit on the chilly side. Certainly want to grab a jacket as you head out the door. We actually got down to 40 degrees this morning, and I do expect tomorrow to be just a little bit cooler than it was today. 65 degrees for the high, light north breeze at 5 miles per hour. You can see that temperature spiking into the mid 60s around 2 p.m. I don't think the wind will be much of an issue. It'll generally be in the 5 mile per hour range, as I said, out of the north. Temperature 64 in Wilmington. We got up to 71 today. 59 Greenville, 67 Florence, 57 Greensboro, even Boone, not too bad at 50 degrees. And right now, Wilmington's temperature 4 degrees warmer than it was just 24 hours ago. Hour-by-hour forecast model showing the temperature dropping tonight. Light northwest winds and clear skies will allow the temperatures in many spots to fall into the 30s. Should be in the low 40s first thing in the morning in Wilmington as you wake up. And there you can see with that northerly breeze, temperature a little bit cooler tomorrow with highs making their way into the mid 60s. But it won't take long for those temperatures to begin to turn around. Look what's going to happen here as we head to Saturday. Notice that wind direction is back out of the west by the time Saturday rolls around. Upper 40s first thing in the morning, and I think a pretty good chance we're going to see that temperature getting over the 70-degree mark on Saturday afternoon. And if we don't by Saturday, we definitely will on Sunday with highs in the mid-70s. But we're going to keep the forecast intact. 72 on Saturday, 75 on Sunday. It's A+ weather for the weekend. Slightly cooler on Monday and Tuesday, and only a very low-end chance of rain, possibly by Tuesday and Wednesday. Better chance in the extended forecast.